Hello everyone, welcome to the class. My name is Pooja Dwivedi and today we are going to discuss a very important topic related to organ transplantation and green corridor. This is the first time ever that we are seeing a helicopter transported heart being transplanted into a 33-year-old person. And this particular thing is related to green corridor as well. Whenever any organ is transplanted and it has to be transported from one area to the other, green corridors are established. So we are going to talk about that as well. So for the first time ever, a helicopter carrying a human heart landed at a college ground in Chennai's premises, and within 2 minutes from there to the hospital, which is by the name of MGM Healthcare Chennai. Here we saw that within 2 minutes from landing, the heart was transported to the hospital for performing a surgery. The recipient is actually, who is the recipient of this? This belonged to a teenage boy. This heart belonged to a teenage boy. He was from Thanjavur and he was declared brain dead because of an accident. So by the consent of his parents, the guardians, the boy's intestines as well as the heart were retrieved. They donated it. So under the THOTA Act of 1994, transplantation of human organs and tissues Act of 1994. If any person has been declared brain dead, that teenage boy as he was declared brain dead, his organs were donated by the guardians under the THOTA Act. Okay, and who was the recipient of this? This recipient was a 33-year-old patient from Maharashtra who was suffering the end stage heart failure. So a green corridor had to be established for it. Organ transported via special helicopter from Thanjavur to Chennai. Helicopter landed at the DG Vaishnav College grounds near the MGM hospital, and within 2 minutes, a green corridor which was set up by the Chennai police made it possible without any delay. So this is very important for us to know. What is the significance? If we talk about the significance of it, this is the first time in Chennai that a heart was transported via helicopter directly to the city grounds for the first time ever. Many things which happen for the first time ever need to be talked about. Apart from that, demonstration also advances. It also demonstrates the advances in organ transport and transplant logistics. There are potentials to improve outcome for critical organ transportation. Critical organs are those organs that are important for the survival of any human being. So that is very important. First significance is that it has shown that the healthcare and medical infrastructure in India is getting better day by day. It shows advanced organ transplantation capabilities in India, which can also cater to medical tourism. It also highlights how the coordination between hospitals, transport service, police, medical logistics took place. It also demonstrated the role of green corridors. So we are going to talk about green corridors as well. Talking about green corridors, first of all, let's look at what is the definition of it. Any place which has been said to be a green corridor, it is related to organ transportation. Okay, so a green corridor is a specially coordinated traffic-free route which enables ambulances carrying harvested organs to travel swiftly between two places. Apart from that, it ensures rapid organ transport, which cuts the usual travel time. Because of traffic, we see that many times ambulances are also delayed and it causes problems. And any organ which has been harvested has to be put in place as soon as possible. So that is why green corridors are made such. Coordination hub is hospital. How does the coordination of green corridors happen? First, hospital notifies the traffic authority. Wherever the surgery has to take place or from whichever hospital the organ has to be transported, the traffic police is notified first. The traffic authorities have to be notified first. Apart from that, traffic management starts to happen. Traffic signals manually are controlled to stay green so that the organs do not stay at a place due to any sort of ill signal. Apart from that, pilot vehicles lead the ambulance. Many cars, many other vehicles which are supposed to ensure that the road remains traffic free. They escort the ambulance, and then constant communication happens among the hospital, the ambulance, the traffic authorities. Recipient hospital will track the real time updates on ambulance location. The hospital which is going to receive it, this hospital is going to continuously track. Real time tracking should happen. And airport transfers, if we talk about, routes quickly adjusted and escorted by traffic police when it is needed. Okay, so remember that, how the coordination happens. What is the creation process? How will we create a green corridor? That is also important for us to know. First of all, donation is confirmed, that donation has occurred. Recipient hospitals are identified. Traffic office is informed. Then route is planned. Sometimes it can happen that a route which is generally very, it is very rushed and very jammed, that is not ensured that this place is very important for the regular rush to take place, regular transportation. So we will choose another route. And then manual control of signals will occur. Automated, no, only manual. Manual means a person has to stay behind the signals, so that in order to ensure that the transported organ reaches the place perfectly timed, and it ensures minimal disruption to public traffic. This also has to be taken care of. Just to transport an organ, we should ensure that everybody is doing okay, because it can happen that somebody's life depends on the ambulance as well, which is not carrying the organ. Another ambulance wants to pass, so that is also very important. Now we have seen very important green corridors being created recently. If examples are asked in your examination, please give them these examples. First, Surat. Heart transported from Surat to Ahmedabad. Here multiple organs were distributed. This was the 135th green corridor by the Surat police plus Donate Life NGO. In Nagpur, liver and kidneys were transported via green corridor coordinated by ZTCC. Bhopal also, liver transported from Jabalpur to Bhopal, heart flown to Ahmedabad, and kidney transplanted locally. Bengaluru, donor liver transported via Nama Metro. Ambulance completing 32 station routes in 1 hour only. So these are the notable ones which have taken place recently. But there are certain challenges. There are traffic limitations, especially looking at the condition of current traffic, current population. It is hard to find a proper route for it. So this is the first thing. Inconsistencies in procedures across location. Every place has a different feature. Every place has a different need. So that is why they do not have any sort of uniformity. If there is a lack of uniformity, how to put transparency and accountability in place? Thereafter, manual signal coordination may cause delays because it is not automated. So this is also one of the challenges. However, there are potential solutions. First of all, we can have a uniformity across green corridors, that what are the laws, rules that are to be followed in different places. Uniformity will help. It is also important to create dedicated emergency lanes wherever possible. This is very important for normal ambulances as well. Now, whenever we talk about lanes, these lanes should be prohibited to be used by ambulance. When the MP Jaya Bachchan put out this plan, a different infrastructure, a lane has to be maintained. Thereafter, for police, for fire vehicles, this has to be ensured. Use GPS-based traffic synchronization for real-time transfer of harvested organs. This is also very important. Now, the significance of this green corridor is a lot. It is critical in saving lives by ensuring timely organ delivery. It also highlights the need for infrastructure, technology, and inter-agency coordination, how coordination takes place. Now, questions. Which of the following are true regarding the operation of green corridors? Traffic signal along the route are manually controlled to remain green. The recipient hospital tracks the organ transport in real time. Ambulances carrying organs are escorted by pilot vehicles or traffic police when necessary. You have to select the answers using the code given below. Talking about mains question, answer is already given. Green corridors have emerged as a vital innovation to ensure timely organ transplantation in India. Examine how interagency coordination, traffic management, and technology integration enhances organ transplant success. Suggest measures to overcome challenges in rural and urban areas. This has to be written in 250 words. All right, so do it. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for watching this class and staying connected till the very end. We will come again with the next update. Bye-bye. Take care.